Hi guys, welcome to today's sauna talk. It's indoors. It's a little bit cold out today, so I'm not going out. So today's topic we're talking about is stretching. Now, a lot of people, you conventionally taught, you start with 5 minutes on a bike, on a treadmill, warm up, and you then do some static stretching to open your body up. What I'm going to go into today is what, why, how, and does it work. So for me, if you're looking at it as a coach or time perspective, you're wasting time. Doing a very quick stretch isn't going to open anything up. It's going to give you a very short-term result, which if you test after doing 5 to 10 minutes of activity, a lot of the time, your old flexibility comes straight back. Now, for you coaches out there that spend the first 10 minutes stretching someone, man, look into other things. I know it's what you've been taught, but what I'm going to go through for the rest of the session is things you can do as a person training or as a coach that's going to be more effective to helping someone improve their range of motion. So the first thing we say is people that are chronically tight, one system which I really enjoy having done is something called FST. Now, there's a guy called Andre here in Dubai. He does excellent FST sessions, and I highly recommend going to see him if you have some form of mobility issue. It works extremely well, and it's pain-free. Now, for the rest, I'm now going to talk about what you can do. Now, for me, I'm a big believer in progressions. So if you have limited range of motion in, say, the legs, use a movement that's gonna force you to open up, but a movement that you can do well. So when looking to improve, say, your squat, instead of just trying to squat and trying to do 20 minutes on a foam roller, trying to open things up, just use some progressions. So for me, my favorite squat progression is a split squat. Elevate your front foot high enough that allows for you to fully close your knee joint so that your hamstring covers your calf with your knee going over your toes, with your torso upright. And by working through that progression and across time, challenging that range of motion with load is going to improve your flexibility in the long term. It's the way I get all of my clients to be able to do an ass to grass weightlifting squat. Some it takes longer than others, but everyone always gets there through progressions eventually. So when looking to improve flexibility, don't spend the first 15 minutes of your session stretching. Have a think about the movements you're trying to get more flexible in and load them with weight. And by loading them with weight, you're going to gradually improve the tension of the area, the length of the area, but you're also going to train in that range of motion. And by training in a deeper range of motion, that's going to make that result permanent. And for me, that's the most effective way you can improve your flexibility without wasting time. So for you coaches out there, ditch the foam roller, ditch the static stretching. Stop wasting your clients' time. Stop being a con artist. They're paying you for your time. They're not paying for you to have them sit there on a foam roller. Work them through progressions, work them through movements. You've got animal flows. Animal flows are a great way when done correctly. State correctly. Do an animal flow wrong, you're just being dumb. So look at animal flows, look at movement progressions or regressions in order to get them more active in a stronger or deeper range of motion, and do that just by tricking the body by doing different variations. I hope this helps, and any questions, please send me a message and I'll happily answer them.